Okay, today I'm gonna review Batman and Robin. Um, this is the greatest comic book movie of all time. I just love this movie. The dialogue is brilliant. The characters are brilliant. I I mean, the first thing I like about this movie is that there's no puns in this movie at all. I hate when I walk into a comic book movie and they have all these ridiculous puns. I thought there was going to be ice puns, bird puns, earth puns. No, there were no puns in this movie. And the movie was going along very swell, and then Batman pulls out the back credit card. And I saw the back credit card and I paused for a second. And that is the greatest Batman symbol I've ever seen. That alone should have gotten this movie the best picture of the year. That symbol right there should have gotten this the best movie of the year. I mean, the artist that drew or created that symbol should be hired for every art piece of all time now. That is a brilliant Batman symbol. And Mr. Freeze, one of his lines, if I can pull it up here, is "You're not sending me to the cooler." This line is brilliant. When I hear this line of the cooler, I think of this amazing ice place, and everything is brilliant, and there's ice people, and oh, it's so awesome. And for this movie to subtly project brilliant imagery like that, I think it's a brilliant movie. And I'm just any all of the lines in this movie are just great lines. I'll just pull up one of them, and it will be a good line. I'll just pull up any line. Freeze and Hellbat. That's a brilliant line. I mean, Mr. Freeze is taking into account that hell might not be as fire as people think it is. To him, it's an ice place, and I think it's good to it's a good role model for kids to watch this movie, and it tells people to think outside of the box. That line, and I really think it's a brilliant line. Schumacher should be patted on the back for that one. I'm gonna pull up a few more lines. Hmm. Bum 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 bum. I'm trying to look for another line that might be. Any line can be brilliant. Okay, Mr. Freeze. I hope Mr. Bane can swim. It's it's a good one. I like that line a lot because he has consideration for Bane, and Bane is a good person in this movie. I mean, Bane is the type of guy that I would see helping old ladies cross the street and buying some ice cream for children. And for Mr. Freeze to have consideration for such a person that people see as a evil guy, I think Mr. Freeze has a little bit more depth to him than most people think. Um, hmm. Sorry here, my internet's really doing bad right here. I'm trying to pull up this. Okay, Batgirl. Chicks like you give women a bad name. I like this line for a lot of different reasons. I mean, it shows that Batwoman or Batgirl, whoever is in the movie, she didn't like those kind of people, and those kind of people, like opposite of Bane, they wouldn't be doing good things. And to see our hero be portrayed as such a person that would hate these kind of people, I think it gives a little bit more heroic sense to the hero, as in it gave a little sense of a good person in the villain, because no one wants a really evil villain. I mean, if people want this good guy villain that do bad things, and well, yeah, with Mr. Freeze, but it shows that Batgirl can actually think instead of actually do nothing. So I think that that's one of the best lines in all of film. It's one of the greatest lines in all of film. When I heard that, I was gonna pause it and rewind it a few times, but I had other things to do. So let's pull up another line. Um, hmm. Sorry about my internet. It's taking a little while. Okay. 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 Batgirl, damn. Robin, damn. Damn, that. Damn's not good. Batgirl, those targeting mirrors are frozen. The, the thawing beam won't work. See, it gives Batgirl a sense that she's actually smart instead of stupid. It just goes, yeah, the beam won't work. And, they use the word damn. And in this movie, damn is the perfect word because damn in this movie would would be back to referring to hell, which would be thinking outside the box of Mr. Freeze because he thinks it's frozen. So it's a subtle reference to the freeze in hell statement. So I think that's brilliant that Schumacher put that in. Let's pull up. Okay, does anyone really believe anything I'm saying here? I'm shitting you all. I hate this movie. Uh, wow, I actually got to 6 minutes just quoting terrible lines. The puns are ridiculous. The characters are ridiculous. The freeze in hell is ridiculous. Everything about this movie is ridiculous. I saw it last night because I was talking to King and he said we were talking about how bad it was, and I said, "Oh, I think I think Transformers 2 is worse." And after this, after seeing the movie, I still think Transformers 2 is worse because I could laugh a couple times. He says I'm wrong. I laughed a few times, but I just don't like Transformers 2. I don't know. These might be tied for my least favorite movies. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, I really don't like this, and I hope I don't lose any subscribers for people who actually think that my previous statements were actually true because really, I just made this up on the spot. I just took random lines. That's why it took me a long time to get a line that I no, I just took some random lines, and then just made a ridiculous explanation that could go along with it, and I hate this movie. The first about 5 minutes is all bullshit. I hate this movie. It's not the best comic book movie of all time. Um, I'm trying to make it clear that the first 5 minutes were all bullshit, and don't take the first 5 minutes seriously. Really, I hope I don't get comments go like, "Dude, you like this movie?" No, okay. Watch the rest of the video. And that's all I have to say. I was really bored today. Had to make another video, and I hope people don't get pissed off at this.